As we go on and see the folks. Because we are live. Pascal, I see you. Pascal, I see you. Shout out to everybody waiting for us to jump in live, and we are here. This is the Friday Live brought to you by the Hood. For those who may be tuning in for the first time or watching on the replay, this is our Friday Live show where we come and talk to you about whatever is going on in our minds in the world of finance and black wealth, and chop it up with the folks in our community. We also do a live giveaway every Friday here. We give away some Bitcoin every Friday. My name is Jimmy. Got my partner in crime, Corey. Corey, what's up, good brother?
Everything is good, man. How's your week been, man?
Man, it's been an interesting week. A great week, and like you always say, any day above ground's a good day. You know what I mean? So we here. So I'm happy about that. Happy and excited.
I saw you sold a crib this week, man.
The funny thing is, I wasn't even this week. It's funny, right? I don't post everything, man. So I'll be waiting like weeks later to post them Johns, man. Like listen, since I sold that one, I probably went to several other closings. I ain't even post that either. Like I just keep them in the tuck for when I want something. I feel like I got something to post, man. You know what I mean? Keep the computers puting. But we constantly working, man. The work is always getting done, man.
Yeah, man. We had a great.
The work's always getting done.
We had a great conversation with our sister Tracy yesterday. We getting things.
Listen, man. Shout out to my sister, my broker, my friend Tracy. She chopped it up with us yesterday, man. A lot of great things that are happening in our little world, within our little community and our little village. So I'm very excited about that. 2024 is going to be amazing. We're going to finish 2023 off with a bang. We got a number of folks watching us live. If you are watching live, do me a favor. As a matter of fact, even if you're watching this on the replay, hit the like button, right? Hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please make sure you do so. That is at By the Hood. Also, we're streaming on Facebook too. Shout out to everybody from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? All my geriatric millennials over there on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Because that includes me, by the way.
Geriatric.
I'm low-key slandering myself.
Geriatric.
That's a real thing, man. That's us, man. Like when anyway. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to y'all though, man.
I can call me something else, man. You're not calling me nothing with a geriatric in front of it. I don't care.
Listen, man. We geriatric millennial. Pascal, what's really, really, really good. Appreciate you, bro.
Geriatric
millennial. My man Kev, man. Kev, what's good, man? Kev, where the deals at, Kev? Bring some deals through. I'm trying to get this chicken. Shout out to my brother Kev out in Vegas. You know what I mean? He a Raiders fan, so I'll forgive him for that. But other than that, that's my brother. Jamil's in the.
Yeah, we got a lot of forgiveness.
Detroit's What up, though? All right, let's see. It's right. That's right. Generation X. I mean, yeah. But check out the term geriatric millennial. I thought that was pretty funny, and it's a real. Or said no. He off that. He don't even want to look it up.
Yeah, I'm not even giving myself that grace, bro. We doing this either. Yeah, just find something else, man. Nothing with geriatric in front of it, man.
Yo, Corey sounding crazy to me. I don't know if it's just me or y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear Corey, because to me it sounds like Corey is like in the Mississippi River right now. So I don't know whether that's just on my end or that's on y'all end too. But let me know so I can let him know, or he can y'all can let him know, so we can figure out what's going on. So Jamil posted a question. Let's see. Does term convert over a whole when it's up in your So I didn't know whether you were being serious or not, right? Because you can't get a rider on your term to do a lot of things, but I see that you're being funny when you say geriatric. If you want to, so Kev said he can hear you fine. All right.
See, I told
you. Can y'all hear me fine then? Maybe
that's your computer doing the damn Macarena over there, man.
No, my internet is strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can y'all hear me fine? Maybe it's me. The Contrarian Daily. I like that name. Contrarian.
Right.
Contrarian Daily. What's good? How are you? All right, man. So listen, man. It's been an interesting week, man. A lot of stuff going on. The first thing I want to talk about is this, because I think, we're not going to be here long, but this might encompass a lot of what's going on in the world. Oh, our brother V Don is in the building. Don, what's really good? How are you, Don? Everything good? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Dawn is in the building. What's up, Dawn?
Our sister.
Well, so here's the thing about insurance, though, Jamil. All policies are not equal. You can get what's known as a rider that you add on to your policy. So you do your policy, can do all kinds of different things depending upon which riders you have. So I'm not sure what riders you have. If you want to talk offline, shoot me a message, or if you want me to get you in touch with someone that specializes specifically in insurance, I can. I was once an insurance agent, and the one thing I do know is you can get a policy to do so many things depending upon which rider you add to said policy. If you get a base term policy with no rider, then absolutely not. So that's what it is. Cojones in the building. What's up, bro? How you? The pastor's in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? How are you? How are you? For everybody that's watching, please do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the love button. Like I said, we'll be here for a short time, but it's going to be a beautiful time. And I have something I want to talk about with my brother Corey real fast. Since y'all can hear me, you know, it sounds like he sounds good to y'all. So let's get it popping. So, consumer sentiment falls in November. Inflation expectations reach highest since 2011. So, Americans are feeling worse about the state of the U.S. economy. And this is a study that was done by the University of Michigan. So to make a long story short, we can go into all this data if you want to, Corey, but it's what's known as the Consumer Sentiment Index, where we're trying to figure out what is the sentiment around the economy across the country. And right now it's very low. And a lot of it is because of inflation. And we go over CPI numbers. Like I said, we don't have to get into any of the specifics, but that could be problematic, right? Because people react like that in overall markets when, sentiment is one way. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Alonzo was in the building. What's up, Alonzo? Appreciate you.
You said it's a prophecy, huh?
I need a cheap term that pays out. Is that possible? Well, it is possible, but I don't know your health situation, your age. And again, this isn't insurance advice. I could plug you with someone that does that. But it's possible, but it's so many variables or factors that go into determining what your actual insurance would be. So, but anyway, getting back to this consumer sentiment, man, what do you think about consumer sentiment, where it stands, and what is your feelings overall about the market?
Consumer sentiment is what it is. I mean, I don't even get tied up in those numbers, but the market overall, I think it's going to take a little bump up going into the holidays, simply because people full of malarkey, people full of poop. Like, they'll tell you one thing and then do a whole nother thing. So
that's your short-term prediction. Your short-term prediction going into the holidays, you think
we want to take a nice little bump upward, because I think they're going to ride the Bitcoin wave, and then the market's just going to run with the Bitcoin wave. And then, besides that, though, nothing else in the market says we're supposed to move.
So, all right. So, here's the thing. Let's give a different perspective. I don't know that that'll happen, right? So I do agree with one part. What you said is that, people say one thing and do another, right? So I'm always interested to see what the holiday numbers look like. But the other part of that is what's possible is we already have expectations, and sometimes what'll happen is those numbers won't meet those expectations because people just flat out don't have it, and because of inflation, everything else costs more. So when everything else costs more, a lot of the things that you generally would spend money on, you don't spend money on, right? Yeah. A lot of the and you, because you got to really buckle down and buy what's necessary. Shout out to Pastor with a great point that most data is lagging, which is true. And look at this data, it definitely is lagging. But still, I do feel that in the streets when you talk to people that everybody is, and it's because things cost more. So a lot of times when you look at macroeconomics, most people don't concern themselves with it. I know that that's something that Russ was talking about and teaching, was about macroeconomics and how it affects our daily lives. But most people doesn't really affect them. But when you start getting hit at the pump, you start getting hit at the grocery store, you start getting hit when you start buying clothes and you want to do regular things, all your streaming services are going up, everything just costs more, then you start to realize what it is. So there's a couple of interesting comments here I'm gonna get to. Ashley is in the building. What's up, Ash?
Hey, what's going on, Ashley?
That's my social media ratchet partner. Oh, my fault, righteous partner. Let me not say
righteous partner.
Righteous. I don't want to put that on Ash though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We be sharing reels and stuff. But anyway, Kev says probably a Republican publication. They need there to be inflation to have talking points. So Kev, politics does play a part. But what I can tell you is this. Everything does cost more. That's not a Republican talking point. I mean,
Right.
I don't go outside no more, man. Like, yo, it costs too much, man. Like, yo, everything does cost more, dog. Like, so, but I mean, it's an election year, right? So you're gonna have a lot of stuff being flown out, and that's a great topic for one day for a whole show. Is about looking at who the information comes from. I was on YouTube today, right? And I saw a dude a YouTube video, and his YouTube video was entitled "Why the FIRE Movement is the Worst Thing to Happen to Personal Finance." So obviously it's a little clickbaitish, but I wanted to see what his perspective was. So I clicked on it and I started watching it. And it occurred to me halfway through the video, a lot of people in the FIRE movement take control of their own finances. This dude is a money manager. I'm like, oh, so all right, so I see what's coming. But Corey ain't paying us no mind, man. You gotta cut the Sixers game off, bro. I know you.
All right.
But you're paying us no mind. But no, what I'm saying though, you really gotta pay attention to where the information is coming from. You know what I'm saying? You want to see inflation top out until you see the credit pull back, then people will stop spending. Another great point by Pass.
I mean, but I don't think there's going to be a credit pullback, and here's why: because it's still they've been pumping inflation for the last 18 months, and there still hasn't been any credit pullback. Like they're gonna have to get inflation at around like 30%. Like they're gonna have to get like interest rates around like
to pull back credit. Credit is pulled back. I know JP Morgan pulled back credit on all kinds of stuff.
No, but I'm talking about really pulled back. Like people really still out here doing the moves.
Like I was watching a thing yesterday. They were interviewing like the big bankers. Like Wells Fargo straight got out of the whole mortgage business altogether. They're done. They only do mortgages for long-term clients. They're just done, right? I was watching Jamie Dimon say that there's certain businesses they're like reevaluating, like the auto business. Chase is the biggest bank in the world. They're reevaluating being in the auto business. Like they're pulling stuff back. So stuff is being pulled back. I mean, a lot of times in the hood, we don't see the effect right away. You know what I mean? Like, buy here, pay here ain't pulled back yet. But what I will say is, but you got to check them interest rates too. So a Pass is right though. You want to see inflation top out until you say credit, but people will stop spending. They need you to chill. What's up, sis? Latoya is in the building. How are you? We appreciate it. And Ash, I did put some respect in your name, though. Ash, you are appreciated. Where is Russ and Lance? They kind of got low. It's funny you say that though, because I was going to shoot Russ a message tonight just to check in on them. But sometimes you get frustrated with the social medias, but they still around. Matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to both of them, see if I can get them on Friday. Let's see. So I was about to go on a rant about how expensive light bulbs are. Yo, everything is expensive. It's crazy how much some stuff costs. It's almost laughable at times, but like something random like a light bulb, right? Because something that you don't buy all the time and you got to go buy it and you're like, dog, I went to the store just to get like soap the other day. I'm like, yo, like this what we doing out here? Yeah.
I mean, yo, it's regular stuff.
Dog. I'm talking about regular stuff.
So maybe I'm not getting hit crazy because
you're rich.
No, I'm not rich. I am the very opposite of rich. I'm destitute, poor. But the thing about maybe because I shop in a certain way, like I've noticed that the prices are going up, but my bill hasn't gone up to the point where it's really started to affect the way that I do anything because I always shop a certain way. You know what I mean? So I get all my stuff in bulk. So what I do, like if I need something in bulk, I shop at the restaurant depot. You know what I mean? Like
I'm a Sam's Club boy, right? You know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't be putting any names out there because they ain't cutting no checks, but I'm a Sam's Club boy. But even there, and because I go there so much, I know when things cost more, right? And the companies are slick, man, because like over the last year or so, it's like, all right, so now it's 10 cents more, then it's 20 cents more, then it's 40 cents more. Like, by the end of this year, like stuff is $2 more than what it was. Like, I mean, stuff is just everything.
Like, but now, there are some things that where I'm like, oh, I'm not buying that no more because the price just got so out of hand that it priced me out. So, like my kids like these these special, like they got these little dinosaur chicken nuggets that my 6 year old like. I used to be able to get a pack of them joints for like $6 with like 50 of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's kind of rough. That's still kind of high, but I can swing that. So I went to the store yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, and I tried to get a pack of them Jones. That shit was like $9.50 for 50.
Think about that. Think about that from a percentage standpoint. What kind of rise in percentage is that?
That's a 50% rise in the price.
But this is what I'm saying. But this is happening across the board. I need somebody to do a documentary on why little kids love chicken nuggets, because like all kids love chicken nuggets. I don't know what it is. I need somebody to get to the bottom of that. But anyway,
Dino chicken nuggets is
what's up,
50% in like a month. We get them Jones once a month. Them Jones went up 50% in a month.
It's really good. What's really good?
Adrian,
it's about to get like 1984 around here. From my research about the history of interest rates in the housing market. So I was getting ready to say, when you say 84, are you talking like literally 1984 interest rates? Like post Jimmy Carter? Or are you talking about George Orwell 84?
George Orwell prior.
The legends in the building. Diamond Dave. What's good, Diamond Dave?
What it is though?
Dictate everything as well. Yeah, consumers are still spending. They are to a certain extent, right? They are. I mean, nothing's really slowed down. So we'll see. Let's see what the Contrarian Daily says. The rate of consumer debt is still increasing. However, the criteria for lending is tightening. That's a great point as well. Because the number of consumer debt, from what I read the other day, is at an all-time high. We're over $1 trillion in just consumer debt right now, and credit card debt out there. So, and that's another thing. People are still like using borrowed money to purchase things. But he said the criteria for lending is tightening, which is true. As long as people are working, they will keep spending.
Facts.
So Diamond Dave is basically like, what you're saying without saying is they're going to cut some jobs. They like, all right, y'all want to keep spending? Y'all want to do this? All right, now how about this? How about unemployment? I know I'm late, but I just watched a documentary on the GameStop phenomenon. I don't know what I want to call it a phenomenon. It was, I guess it could be. GC, what's really good? White Jerome said they're going to be raising that interest rate until the end of 2025. Going to keep spanking y'all to 2025. That's wild.
And listen, he been telling us this for ever.
That's wild. You know. Marie Calendar TV dinners did go. His TV dinners went from 208 to 395.
That's a nasty increase.
Tell you, man, everything, man. Chase isn't the biggest bank in the world. In America, one of the Chinese banks are the largest. All right, so what's context to that too? Why are the Chinese banks the largest? That's just that question. So Bank of America is up there as well. What do I think they will do with the $131.6 billion bond loss? What I know about the banks is they don't lose, right? So they are, obviously that bond loss is a thing, but somehow they're not going to be the ones responsible for it. It's
I'm gonna tell you, somebody gonna pay for it, and it ain't gonna be them.
One way and the other. So yeah, Chase is the biggest in America. That's absolutely accurate. And those Chinese banks are the largest in the world, but there's context to how they got to be the largest in the world. Bully tactics. I shop at BJ's and Aldi's primarily. Stuff for different. Yeah, I'm an Aldi's boy too. So it's like for me, it's Sam's Club and Aldi's. You know, so shout out to Aldi's though.
We don't have
inflation.
We got HEB. HEB is the Aldi's here.
Okay, yeah, that money was on the street, Diamond Day. We definitely know because you know what I mean. They was pillaging all of our resources and sending us $1,400, and they thought that we, you know what I mean, like, hey, y'all take this little $1,400 while we pillage all the natural resources in the world.
Absolutely crazy. But I told you on one of our podcasts, man, we need to do what we did in 2019, man, shut the world down for a month. Like every year, just shut the world down for a month. Let the earth heal, bro.
So kids love chicken nuggets because it's the starter table food. All right, so that gives me a little bit of explanation, but they do love chicken nuggets. Why does Detroit play it so? Yeah, Detroit plays it's always like that, man. Playing to your level of competition. Plus, coming off of a big win, you know, it is what it is. I'm talking about Reaganomics type stuff. All right, so you're talking about actual 1984.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I thought you was talking about Orwell, but I mean, Yeah. I mean, I remember interest rates on real estate were double digits. I remember when I first got my crib, the first house I bought on a mortgage, I got an 8% interest rate and was excited and just like popping bottles because I didn't have to pay double digits. And I had no idea at the time that stuff would be down in the threes, fours. I was like, sheesh. Turkey burgers went from $3.99 for 4 patties to $6.99. And you are not lying because Jenny O's absolutely did that. And what's the word they use when I know y'all know this word. It's not inflation, it's a deflation when they instead of like, sometimes they don't raise the price a lot, they'll raise it a little bit, but they give you less of the product. What's the word for that? I ain't been I ain't been in economics class in so long, but it's a word for it. So that's another thing they did with the Jenny O's, man, because they don't give you as many patties. Turkey sausage went from $2.99 for a 6-pack to $5.99. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's doubling up.
What I'm saying is y'all naming different items, but you're getting hit with all these different items.
100% pop.
You might tell me the term I'm trying to think of when you get less of the product. Income is not pacing with inflation, so the gap is filled with credit, and that's a problem long term too. Pass. LaJoya's in the building. Cola is officially here. Cleaning supplies are 75 to 100% higher. So for those who don't know, Cali runs one of the biggest cleaning companies in our area. Make sure
that would know
her supplies, right? So now when your supplies go up 75 to 100%, what does that do
to your prices?
So her 3K cleaning company, y'all can look them up. But what happens to your clients? Your clients got to help pay for that. All right, let's see. Michelle says Diamond Dave mentioned debt cures on one of his shows, and I finished that last week. Good info. Michelle, you've been reading like crazy, bro. I used to do one a week. I think Michelle might got me beat. I haven't done one a week in a while. This year I did one a month. But Michelle has been on a tear. Michelle, what's your favorite book this year since you've read so many? Tell me what your personal favorite is. All right, chicken nuggets. All right, let's push the dollars like Corner Boy Crack. All right, what else we got? Shit, tickets are damn near $10 for a 6-pack of Mega Roll. All right, what else we got here? HEB. Okay, that's what you was talking about, Core? HEB? Yeah. All right. I've been eating beans and rice for years. I noticed inflation on fruit prices, though.
Actual factuals.
Shrinkflation. Thank you, GC. Thank you. Y'all smart. I knew I could just, put that out there. I couldn't think of the word off the top of my head, but I appreciate that. Shrinkflation. There's a lot of that going on, too. And Michelle said the word I'm looking for is theft.
It is. I mean, all of these words fit.
The interesting thing about inflation is like when you talk to I would say the average person, right? So I would say a lot of you guys that are kicking it with us right now, y'all aren't the average people because y'all have these conversations about the economy. But when you get outside and I'm talking to regular folks, most people don't even understand inflation and how it's a silent tax. They just be like, yo. The word they use is shit. This costs more, but they don't understand all the nuances and how what's going on globally affects their pockets. But it really is an extra tax that we don't even recognize we're paying. We are really getting stole from. So Michelle, you're not wrong. You're not completely wrong in saying
taxes are theft. Like
it's theft.
Taxes are theft.
But not even I'm talking about inflation specifically. Like forget all the other
inflation taxes. Is the tax. Inflation is a tax that no one sees.
Shrinkflation. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, everybody knew exactly what I was talking about.
We talk about this with the kids in our camp.
No, dog. I'm gonna tell you something. So I got another tablet the other day because I was, for specific reasons, the Tab S9, right? And I got a price for it, and I was like, all right, I'll pay that. And I didn't realize they didn't factor taxes into it. I had to pay so much taxes on the joint, right? And it occurred to me, not that it just occurred to me, but I kind of got pissed when I was thinking about the fact that, so my money has already been taxed. You work, you get income that's already taxed, and then you're going to tax me with sales tax? Yep. Sales tax
is the worst. It's the absolute worst.
I think that might be the most gangster thing is sales tax. Actually, no, the most gangster thing are tolls when you're traveling. That's gangster.
Like I'm moving around and you charging me for moving around.
Yo, I'm charging you to go from this space to this space. You gotta pay a toll. Yo, that's like checking in, yo. It's extortion. Anyway, my fault. Blame Michelle though. Michelle set me on the tangent right there. Blame Michelle. Layoffs or flat growth is coming. I'm doing work right now with a large employer in the state, and they are saying no hiring for 2024, and that's after an 8% reduction. Man,
So the people that's there gonna get worked even harder.
fruits and vegetables are more expensive. They definitely are. Fruit is out of fruit's going crazy right now. Downsizing, yeah, but shrinkflation was the word I was looking for. I appreciate it, y'all. My rates went from $35 an hour to $50 to $60 an hour post COVID, right? So you gotta
had to because the prices went up 100% on you.
Yeah, so he ain't no choice, Callie. That's part of business.
That's part of the business.
There'll be double digits when he's done. He also said there'll be a much more loss in order to get the economy right. They'll be working this over until they get inflation down to 2%. Even that idea of 2% inflation, which they've always put out there. I remember in college that was the number that was in our textbooks. Even that's a joke.
We haven't had 2% inflation since like the 1950s, man.
Trickle inflation when they hit you little by little. I was going to look at my list, actually. Cass, hands down. That's going on the list for next year. Yeah, that's one of them ones, man. Yeah. Michelle, I got another one for you, man. The one I'm currently reading, Fiat Ruins Everything. Michelle, I don't know if you read that or it's on your list, but look up Fiat Ruins Everything by Jimmy Song. You'll like that. Paid attention to the amount of people stealing food just to get by. Yeah,
because when that number start going up, you know people out here really hurting.
I shouldn't have said that. We can't say that word no more, don't we? We're not allowed to say that.
Yeah, man.
I ain't trying to get demonetized. We can't say that. As I always say, drips are more damaging than floods because they go unnoticed for so long. Or the other part about that pass is they don't just go unnoticed. People try to, people notice them and just don't pay attention to them. They're like, I've seen people like put a bucket in their crib when they got a little leak instead of handling it right away. The next thing you know, their whole ceiling is falling. So Kev said, I just buy less. That's one way to do it. The way to get around a higher price on fruits and vegetables, get some seeds and grow your own. Man, that's the absolute fact. Although I have whatever the opposite of a green thumb is what I have.
You got a black hole thumb.
I don't know what's the opposite of a green thumb? Is it a black? I don't want to say black thumb. Why they put black?
No, black hole. I said black hole, not a black thumb, but a black hole thumb. Like anything that touches your thumb gets sucked into a void and dies.
I call myself like trying to be like, revolutionary. I'm gonna grow my own. I'm a self-sustaining. JB get me all hyped when JB talking about self-sustaining. I'm like, I'm gonna do that too. Man, we in Philly, so I got like, a little porch. I go to Home Depot, buy the Jones that's like already halfway done. Start growing. I kill everything, dog. I am terrible. I'm a serial killer of plants, dog.
Start calling Jim the Drake of plants. Do right and kill everything.
I take plants and make them straight packs, smoking on spinach packs. So I just kill I'm terrible, bro. I'm trying though. I'm a work in progress. I heard y'all mention that and put it on the list this morning. The Fiat. Okay, all right, good. Let me know what you think about it when you get to it. Let's see. As long as we are getting oil from the Middle East, they can cut our water off. This is true. I think what a lot of people are worried about from the reading I'm doing is really whether our dollar remains the petrodollar. Now, some will say that it'll take an act of war for it not to be.
I mean, that's what the United States will literally bomb your country if you try to take us off the petrodollar. Now, you can say whatever you want to say. They got that on their resume, and they have and will do it again if you try. Like they have, what's the name? African countries tried to take their countries off the petrodollar and put it on gold standard, and those African countries are struggling to eat right now, and it's because our presidents before this one and this current president have bombed the hell out of African countries who tried to do that, and it was all about oil. And I don't care what you say about Iraq. Iraq is an Asian country. Libya is an African country, and they bomb these Asian and African countries because of oil. And you could talk You could talk all the crap in the world, and they was ready to do the same thing to Argentina and Venezuela.
So, Kev, that's what I would. That's what I when I'm doing my reading. That's what I see the concern being, not necessarily that they're gonna cut us off. Is whether we remain to have the same petrodollar. I can't grow a thing. All right, so Latoya, I'm not alone. All right, I'm not alone in that. We be out here laying the body bag down on these plants, not intentionally though. They're gonna ride this noise through 2024 because of the presidential race and release the
right.
Yeah, this is an election. Election's coming up. The opposite would be a red thumb. All right, so yeah, that's what I got. I got the red thumb. No disrespect to my Native American brothers and sisters, but yeah. It's crazy that cats care nothing about inflation, interest rate to the gov's projected debt in the next few years, but are heavily affected by it. And you hear their moans and groans. I mean, listen, when you are living in a space where you have to do everything just to get by, a lot of times you don't think you have time to worry about certain things because you got kids to feed and you got shelter to provide and all those kind of things. You keep people working that way, and then you got social media. Did you get my deal? No, I didn't see that in Pittsburgh for $25K. Yo, shoot that to me now, Ash. Oh yeah, I'm terrible, Kev. I'm absolutely terrible. Keep trying. I think that I do want to take some local classes. In fact, Latoya has sent me a message about a lady that has something here in Philly, that does that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely the thumb of death.
Go to the food bank right up the street from your crib, Jim.
I know about that, but I'm talking about where you learn. You can buy stuff from there.
They got a nursery in the back, Jim. That's where they grow the food.
No, but I don't. Again, for them growing food, I get, but I don't know whether they give classes to learn. I need to learn like the right way. What I'm talking, when you go down there, I know you could buy stuff, and I know there's a nursery there, but that's where they sell you things. I'm trying to cut them off too. I'm trying to, I'm trying to get on my own thing, man.
I'm saying they might have classes there because that would be the first place I would go to look to see if they got classes.
Latoya sent me a black lady too in Philly who's doing something, so I'm looking into what she's got going on. Saudi wants those advanced weapons from the U.S. They will keep OPEC on the petrodollar. Yeah, see. And for those who don't know, man, Diamond Dave, man, you gotta go make sure you subscribe and follow his channel. Diamond Dave breaks this stuff down unlike anybody else. He's one of the best on YouTube, so make sure you support Diamond Dave. So petrodollar supported by not by oil but by bombs. That's basically what Corey was saying.
100%.
Yeah, Pass be taking like our full thoughts and putting them in one sentence. Yeah, pretty much. Iraq and Libya tried to get rid of the petrodollar and leaders were killed. All right, y'all about to set Corey off on his
Ain't no tangents, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to chill though. America be like,
catch this freedom.
Y'all gonna catch this freedom. You're crazy.
That's funny.
Oh boy. Charleston White says the recession is fake because we still buy cigs, wood, 1738 and 1942, and they complain one bit. Yo, Charleston White is a character, yo. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's funny, but the thing about it is he don't lie all the time.
All the time. He's a character, yo. Venezuela. I sent it on IG. No, send it. I don't know if you just sent it. Let me see. Because if I was saying if you did send it before, can you send it again to IG? I'll get it, but I must have missed it amongst the other madness. But yeah, send it to me now if you can. Absolutely, Dave. You already know what it is. We appreciate you, brother. Farmer John, Germantown Ave. Mark, she give classes. I think that is the one that Latoya sent me the information about, because the name of Farmer John. Did she give classes though, Mark? I need to step my growing up, man. We talk all this trash, but if you can't feed yourself,
you at the mercy of whoever is feeding you.
These are facts. These are facts, man. So yeah, man. How many of y'all know how to grow your own food, man? I'll be interested to see if anybody has any. I know a couple of you do. It's my latest message. All right, let me check it out now. I'll pull it up while we on air right now, Ash. I'm gonna pull it up to see if I see it.
Jimmy pulling up like Curry right now.
No, Instagram been acting crazy anyway, so
I wouldn't know.
I know Corey got this went and got like straight really low.
That joint be banging on my phone all day. I don't even look.
Yeah, man. All right, here we go. All right, I see it. I just see it. Oh, owner financing available. $7,000. Oh, All right, I gotta look into this. That sounds like an interesting play. That is so Philly. I'm quite sure she does. So Ash says, I have a patio garden in the high. Okay, y'all get to it out here.
All right.
Yeah, Moreland gets busy. Moreland, Moreland was on our podcast because of the different sauces that he makes.
Yep.
He was breaking that down. Shout out to Rob Moreland. The garden is my sanctuary. Yeah, man. Science to the max. Rico Lab told me how to start growing food. Okay, salute Howie G. I need to get my own John. I'm trying to be chilling like Jody's mom and whatnot. It's around the plants, minding my business.
Right.
In North Georgia, the weather patterns are bad. You need to do indoor grows. Grow mostly veggies. If not, Bill Gates will feed you. In Central South Florida, you can grow in your backyard and it's easy. Okay. She currently rents out rooms and is sick of contractors. Got you. Yeah, renting out rooms is always an issue.
Every time.
In Pittsburgh. Okay. All right, I got to look to see where that's located in Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh got some spots where
you don't want no parts of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's funny because my real estate journey has been so wild. Like I used to be when people would come to me with deals like that, where it's seemingly easy to acquire and take ownership. I'd be jumping on that so fast. But then as you get older, you start to realize that
the reason why it's easy to acquire because it comes with something that's not easy to get rid of.
That all money and good money.
Listen, but it's easy to acquire. That means it's hard to get something. Something about it is hard. You know what I mean? Like something is hard.
But yeah, pause that. But yeah, so let me see. Let's see what Pastor's saying here. All we're seeing now is the veil of the middle class finishing tearing like the veil of Jerusalem temple, but it ain't gonna be rebuilt in 3 days. Man, ain't no middle class. I mean, I forgot you in Atlanta, so y'all might got a middle class, but we don't have no middle class up here in Philly. Right?
Literally, there's no middle class. It's poor people. Philly got the most $100,000 earners per capita in the country. No cat, and it also has the most poor people per capita in the country. It's literally the land of haves and have-nots. It's absolute chaos. It's rich people and poor people living 5 feet from each other, man. Across the street, it's absolute chaos in the city, man. And I ain't been in the city in 3 months, man, but I know that for a fact.
You're a Midwesterner these days. Let's see.
Easy, young Jeezy. Don't call me that.
No middle class is what Pascal says. Let's see. We have a middle class in San Diego. They're struggling. Yeah. San Diego's such a beautiful place. I don't understand this in-season tournament. Kev, nobody does.
Yeah, nobody cares. They just playing.
The players do. Although I did hear a couple players say that folks is going a little bit harder and all they did is paint the floor and all that. But you know how it is. People going to be trying to win that joint to add to their resume. You say it's something and it's a joint. Because in soccer, we got all kinds of stuff in football, real football. You got all kinds of in-season things that actually count. But, it's interesting to see. One thing I will say, and this is a business conversation too about like hoops, is Adam Silver, he will try something. If it don't work,
he'll get rid of it too.
Try something because he got rid of the all-star thing when you pick your teams, like the best players pick their teams. He tried it though.
Yeah. He tried that. He tried the what's the name, John, with the three. What's the ending where they got to win by 7 and all that. He tried that too.
He did the play-in game for the playoffs. That ended up working, and he kept it.
Yeah, I like how Adam Silver would try things.
If it don't work, he'd be like, "All right, we're getting rid of it, but we're gonna try it," because he's trying to grow some bread too, keeping it business. Because one of the things he wants to do with this tournament is if it's successful, he wants to package it to a network for its own thing. So now you may not have NBA rights, but you have rights to the full tournament in the middle of the season. So the players that get a big bag because of that too, you'll see that come up in their salaries when they get a bag based on that. So
and they won't complain.
He's making everybody money.
As long as, and that's the thing. That's why Roger Goodell never get fired. My man makes $60 million a year. He make more than every player. He make more than quarterbacks, bro. My man make more than the person out there slinging the rock.
Yeah. Like, let's see what else. For the crew who did grow, they still grow in the winter, or they can. I always wonder how sustainable it is to grow, and can you feed a family year round, especially in urban areas with limited yards. So you can some of the things that you grow. I do know that. I've seen people on Instagram who they do a lot of like canning. Yeah, try to convince Kalea to go to Saul High School where we can move and farm and grow our own food. My nephew went to Saul and graduated and still can't grow no food. But anyway, yo, San Diego's definitely expensive. All right, so I didn't know you follow. Listen, I'm an Arsenal fan, man. Let's get it. So I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan, but I do like Arsenal. I do follow a little football.
Yeah, I don't follow that. I try, but I can't make myself do it.
You have to grow indoor and also use dehydrators. However, your yields will be limited to space, light, and how much air you can move. Interesting though. Goodell caking. Yeah, he definitely is caking, and he ain't got to worry about CTE either.
Right?
500K for everyone on a winning team. That's more than a championship team. Yeah, he trying to make this thing work, but we'll see how it plays out long term though. Anyway, man. So what else you got going on next week, man? Core, let's talk about that before we get out of here. Let's do our giveaway.
Next week, what's next week? Next week coming up. So closing. We got a closing coming. We did a closing for a land deal on the last week. We did a closing for a land deal last week. Now we we trying to flip that joint and and do things with that. We got the stuff for our business coming up. That's what I'll be working on this week. So we'll be. Oh, speaking of that, we might as well tell the folks, man. Listen, we're looking at transitioning more toward the nonprofit side because that's normally where we do most of our work at. So if you could help us with that transition, we're still going to be a for-profit business, but we need help transitioning parts of our business to the nonprofit side. So if you can help us with that, that'd be remarkable because we got most of the stuff we do. We pay.
Well, of course, talking about just to kind of put it in a summary is like I work with the kids. A lot of the things that we run into is folks wanting us to be nonprofit. So we're going to move some of our work with the kids and all that into a nonprofit space because it's kind of hindering us not being in that space with our work for the kids in terms of the camp and all that kind of stuff. But reach out to us. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Nothing crazy. But I'll be working on that this week.
And I see you talking about Chelsea, man. Like I said, we Arsenal, man. That's what we do over here, man. But with that being said, though, we're getting ready to do our giveaway. For the folks that are in our MDC group, Monday, 7 p.m., we always have our live class. Again, I need a couple more people to weigh in on a post that's on our circle thing about this Bitcoin class because I'm trying to figure out whether we're doing weekdays or weekends. Right now, it's about 50-50. So I'm trying to get more of you folks to weigh in. Because we got a Bitcoin class and we got a full class on REIT that's coming as well. So let me know what it is. We're about to do our giveaway though. A hard truth is we're going to minimize our lifestyles opposed to finding ways to maintain it. Additionally, be intentional on adding skill sets we can monetize from. I think that's a good piece of advice right there.
Right.
And to be completely honest, right, with the whole comment you made, some of us probably should minimize our lifestyles, right? Not that you should have to, though. It should be your choice, but it's what you're saying is it's being forced upon us.
Get smaller.
That's where the problem,
or get going.
Yeah, that's where the problem lies. Someone just recommended a book to me. Maybe one of y'all read it. Let me see. I didn't read it yet. I think it's called like The Business of One or something of One, and it was talking about like the idea of scaling back, like even within business. Let me see what it's called because I just added it to my list. I didn't buy it yet though. Let's see what GC says here. I ain't cutting back on no spending, buddy. GC said he is turning up on his spending.
He doing what he I'm doing what I do. I do what I do. I ain't mad.
He ain't cutting back on no spending.
No, listen,
Okay, it's
man.
by Paul Jarvis.
Uh, what's it called?
Yeah, someone recommended the book. It's called The Company of One. Why Staying Small is the Next Big Thing in Business by Paul Jarvis. But it was talking about the idea of now instead of trying to this. Everybody's on this thing of scaling up, but they're saying the new wave is like staying small and making as much money as possible. Just got to get some more money, and that's kind of what the Contrarian Daily was talking about the last part. Like, be intentional about adding skill sets you can monetize from. There you go. Let's see what Howie says. Cleared up my debt at the end of 2018, but living on a shoestring budget since and cruising through this inflation. Hey man, listen, congratulations on clearing up that debt, because most people never get a chance to be where you are, Howie, and that's an amazing accomplishment. So salute to you for that. Let's get ready to do this giveaway, man, so Corey can get to the Sixers game, man. Let's see. For those who don't know, all right, for those who don't know, we give away $25 in Bitcoin every Friday. All you have to do is put a 1 in the chat if you want to be a part of our giveaway. We do a random spin of the wheel. I'm going to pull the wheel of names up now. If you do win, you can either email us buythehoodllc@gmail.com, or you can inbox me at JW as it shows on the screen, and give me your Cash App, and I will make sure you get your Bitcoin right away. So Pat says the economy going to jump out on some folks like me. Get down and lay down.
Yo.
All right, so let's see. Also,
that might be my favorite line from a movie ever.
All right, so also, what's both your thoughts on Kamari's video about leasing a car versus buying? I say financing any vehicle with income under 50K will delay or eradicate retirement. Shout out to our brother Kamari, because I sent him I sent him the video that he made the video on, which was a clip from Susie Orman was doing an interview, and she said leasing a car is always stupid. And I thought that video that she did was funny, so I sent it to him, and he made content on it. So shout out to Kamari. My answer to that question is everything in personal finance is personal. Sometimes it does make more sense to lease. Sometimes it makes more sense to buy. What I don't like about Susie Orman is she always comes out with these. Everybody should be doing this. Everybody has to do this.
Everybody shouldn't be doing anything.
And I don't like that advice for the most part. Now, some things, obviously, like, everybody shouldn't just run consumer debt to the sky. Some things you can say, but she says it about so many things. And that's one of those examples. But with her and what Dave Ramsey try to do is touch as many people as possible. Because I think the point that you're making about that 50K income, and I haven't done the data or the math to like really say whether 50K is that number. Because even at 50K, what if your 50K is through a business and you can lease through your business? I mean, I don't know. Because every time when you lease a car, you don't have to necessarily lease something big. You can lease something small. So it all depends upon your numbers. Everything is math at the end of the day. What math makes the most sense? That's my overall thoughts. I just had an epiphany. You should consider writing a book about proper athlete investments. So there are any Joe Smiths out there. All right, so here's the thought about that. I don't like to give investment advice, and this is not investment advice. Most athletes would be fine. They just bought the S&P 500 and went about, and this guy tried to improve on their game. But that's either here nor there. The Joe Smith situation. I've been looking at this. I think this whole thing is a rollout.
For a book of some kind?
It's all marketing. Well, no, for her OnlyFans. The whole thing about her OnlyFans and everything that happened with that, that was intentional. That's all I'm going to say on that. Last couple joints. Just opened my Etsy store selling Black People Center wrapping paper starting with Christmas. Hey, Dawn, make sure you share whatever that link is to your store so we can support you. All right, no doubt. Mark, shoot me a message, bro. I got you. I enjoyed the heavy Philly in this live. I appreciate you for the comments and everything, Contrarian Daily. And yes, you will get heavy Philly every time you pull up the bottom hood. And I should end that with a I mean?
Yeah, me.
But yes. You're going to get heavy Philly, but appreciate that. Thank you for pulling up. Howie says, debt taught me how to separate my money, 50%, spend 25%, save, give, retire, learn myself 25%. Definitely an experience I had to go through. Congratulations again. I'm getting ready to get to this giveaway. Mark Cuban often gives bad advice too. Yeah, it's hard when you're on TV and you're talking to so many people, right? Because people take what they hear you say.
For the majority. but it might be
It's
terrible
just tough,
advice for
man.
you.
Everything ain't for everybody. It's just these are facts. They do sell products. Get back to this in a minute. I used to be a finance director for Mercedes. Lease what depreciates, buy what appreciates. There you go. I like that. Pass. All right, that's a. I'm gonna tweak this. I'm about to tweak this one. This is a Pass. Be giving me all kinds of fire tweets, man.
I know
Yeah,
people
I like this one.
they love him or hate him because if he talking about them, they probably hate him.
Yeah, that's a quote right there, Pass. I'm still on that. I think it's marketing also. True.
I still don't
They're
know what
trying to
y'all
get their
talking about
views
because
on OnlyFans.
I don't be on social media.
So,
So
Corey, you out of the loop, dog. Look up Joe Smith and what he's going through with his wife, dog.
no
That's all I'm gonna
thanks.
say. Like,
No
but
thanks.
Kahan agrees with me. Latoya agrees with me. I'm currently reading Die Broke and Smart Couples Finish Rich. Have y'all heard of those books? Yes, I definitely have. Die Broke is one that a lot of my friends have recommended. I haven't read it, but I did read Smart Couples Finish Rich. I just finished Rich and Regular's book too. Let me see. Give y'all the name of that one. That was a dope book. Rich and Regular, and I chopped it up with them at FinCon too. But their book is pretty good. It's called Cashing Out: Win the Wealth Game by Walking Away. That was a dope book. I didn't know who she was before the vid. See, so the vid worked. That's what I'm saying. Advice is always. I don't even try to pronounce that.
Relative.
Relarive. I don't know if you meant to.
Relative.
All right, so I'm about to
RT and next each other.
Pass has some vocabulary.
No.
Relative. Pass has some.
Nah, it's relative.
Oh, there we go. Everything good in moderation, but crack ain't. All right, Pass. I just thought it was a sadistic meme based on this comment. So where I put a crackhead up there, and then at the top it says everybody said everything's good in moderation, and then a picture of it. But I ain't gonna do that though, because my memes, I ain't trying to, I'm trying to put nothing but funny memes out there. I'm trying to remain positive, funny, man. Yeah, Corey, definitely about to get kicked out of our group chat. Latoya, when was the last time you saw Corey? The group chat that me, you, and Corey, and Corey don't even like Corey. We about to kick him out, man. He be missing all the laughs we get on a daily basis. Shout out to everybody on the various group chats I'm in, man, because we had fun. But let's get to this giveaway. I know LaJoya was number one. So let's get it popping though. Corey. You meant to go back into the
yeah, let me slide back.
Let's see. Kev is in the building.
Then you got Callie,
hey,
Jamil, Michelle, Ashley, Toya, Kahan, Pascal, K Diggy, Howie,
Howie G.
No, Howie ain't put it up there. Dawn put it up there.
Howie
don't want our money.
Dawn, right. Peace to Howie G. Good looking. Oh, my fault. That was old Chubb Rock Bar.
Right.
Let's see.
Good looking G. Don.
All right. Pascal K Diggy. You said Don?
Yeah. Cheating ass V Don.
All right, what else we got?
Champ.
That's what doing like the other doing. It's just my fault, doing. I ain't mean to do that to you. I want no problems. You said Champ. All right.
And Gregory.
Greg, what's good, Greg? How are you? Greg, I think you already responded in the circle for MDC, but if not, make sure you respond about when you want that Bitcoin class, because I'm trying to get that ASAP. When BTC hits 1.5 mil, y'all be able to say that y'all gave away hundreds of thousands. I never thought about that, but you're right, Michelle. I'm gonna talk real crazy about that.
Yeah, we've been giving away Bitcoin for years. Mark.
All right, so let me read the names out because I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget anybody, man. All right, LaJoya, Kev, Callie, Jamil, Michelle, Ashley, Latoya, Kahan, Pascal, K. Diggy, Dawn, Cheating Ass, Vidon, Champ, Gregory, and Mark. If I'm missing anybody, please let me know in the next 30 seconds. Michelle, thanks for that because that is true, man. We've given away Bitcoin for a while, and I know a lot of folks, like a lot of folks have told me, like, man, all the Bitcoin I got from y'all, and that's dope because they sitting on a couple $100 of Bitcoin through the various giveaways and all the stuff that we've done. So that's kind of dope. And when it hits 1.5 mil, man, if Bitcoin, no man, let me just be quiet, man.
Yeah, hush.
I'm gonna be quiet because if Bitcoin is 1.5 mil, I'm be on the Friday live with my pet giraffe. But all right, so let me get y'all.
Yo, you funny as hell, bro.
I'm gonna have a pet giraffe named Fred Hampton, and he's gonna be sitting right behind me as we do the Friday live. I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna be really, really wilding.
I'm wearing a gold-plated dashiki, bro.
Yeah.
Just be saying with nothing but a gold-plated dashiki on, and
Yeah,
I'm wearing.
I'm unbearable. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I'm be on your timelines very unbearable if it hits 1.5.
Yeah,
that's all I say, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit ugly.
I'm really gonna be unbearable, man. All right, so Michelle, if you go to the circle where all of our conversations are, go to the circle, go to under alternative assets, and you'll see a post by me in there. And there we go.
You gotta add Mark to the wheel.
All right, I did. He's the last name on there.
All right.
He is the last name on there. So anybody else, I'm y'all 20 seconds and we're gonna spin and we getting out of here. All right, so our most recent podcast, make sure to check that out. Because our most recent podcast is about cryptocurrency. It's about a gentleman who lost $450 million in cryptocurrency. And so you want to check out that podcast. And if you listen to the audio podcast, make sure you leave us like some reviews or what have you, whether it's Spotify or Apple Podcasts, but that's out there. What else we got, Core? Our YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, really please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it because we are working on trying to improve our YouTube channel and create content specifically for the YouTube channel. So that's that. Other than that, man, we appreciate y'all. Nobody said we missed their name, so let's get ready to spin. Good luck to everybody. And remember, let us know you're still here. Then you got to shoot me a message, and you're going to get paid ASAP. Yes. So, Pascal, I'm not sure. Are you in the MDC already or not? If you are in the MDC, make sure you're in the circle. Make sure you're in the circle because Tone does live trading. He puts a lot of stuff in it in the course of the week. Like this week, he put a lot of stuff in there. And he's got an upcoming session where he's going to actually trade live. But yes, we do live trading. We have live trading sessions. And if we also have right now, you can actually go watch one of our recorded live trading sessions because everything we do, we record and put in our vault. Our vault at this point has over 300 and some odd classes on pretty much everything there is. But we got fresh live classes coming up. Bitcoin is one. There's one on REITs that's coming up. We just got to get the dates scheduled, but I want to make sure we can get as many people into the live room as possible. So right now I'm trying to figure out whether people want to do it on a weekend because some people say they prefer like a Sunday or a weekday evening because a lot of people say they want a weekday evening. So once I get a consensus on where that is, no, so we don't even have a Discord no more. Everything we do is in the Circle app. So that's why I was saying, are you a member of the MDC already? It's mdcstrategy.com to sign up. Once you sign up, you follow all the instructions and you'll get into the Circle app. When you're in the Circle app, that's where we are putting out information every day. So Jay posts in there. We got a lot of our members posting there. Passa, who's with us now, he posts in there. So we don't even use Discord no more. We off Discord. Everything goes through Circle.
We off that.
Yeah, we got off Discord. A lot of folks didn't like Discord. It was like too confusing and too janky. But this Circle is a lot better. The Circle is very clean, and the information you're able to get a lot easier, especially during the course of the trading day, because you got to be able to find what's going on. So mdcstrategy.com. Anyway, with that being said, let's get ready to spin. Good luck to everybody. Remember, let us know you're still here. And the winner is Oh, my man. It's getting close. K Diggy. All right, K Diggy. Are you still here, K Diggy? Are you here, K Diggy?
He just said he just posted that like 10 seconds ago.
I heard it was mentioned in old live, and I was asking. Okay, got you.
Yeah, we was on Discord for a minute. And
We got off of there. Yeah, we got off of there. So everything now is in circle. So K Diggy, you gotta let me know you here, because if K Diggy don't respond in the next couple minutes, we gonna respin it. Let's see. Other than that, though, while we wait for K Diggy to respond, again, make sure you follow us on social. Oh, K Diggy is here because he is popping bottles. All right, K Diggy. K Diggy, shoot me a message, bodyhoodllc@gmail.com, or you can inbox me on any platform at JW Blueprint. And we'll get you paid right away. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Pod next Wednesday. I had out to you as well. Subscribe everywhere.
Pass how many people we doing tonight? That was it, Pass. That was it.
Yeah, we've been doing one. I mean, that's what we got. That's what we got. Oh, I got a question from Jamil. All right, so you talk about like, did I catch Suge? Yeah. So Kamari sent me this because I thought he was lying that Suge had a podcast from prison. And I was like, all right, I know the podcast game is going too far. My man Suge was recording from prison. I did. But one of the things that I find interesting, and sometimes you got to critique your own culture. I'm a hip hop fan, a huge hip hop fan. And I grew up during, what's considered the golden era, the 90s, right? So I grew up with Pac, Big, Suge, Death Row, Bad Boy. But, we got to it's too much going on in the world, bro. And no disrespect, because all stories have value. But they be rehashing beefs from like 20, 30 years ago. And then he's got these grown men be on the internet going back and forth about what really happened. It's like, I stopped watching Dame Dash interviews because everything that Dame accomplished, when he gets on the interview, they like, so you and Jay. And it's like, dude, like, when we gonna move on from some of the stuff that happened
20 years ago when they broke up, man? The Fat Boy broke up 20 years ago, bro.
That's my thoughts on Suge's podcast, right? Not that these old stories don't have value, because I guess they do have value, but it's like, it's too much going on in the world. It's too many people struggling and suffering. And not that I want everybody to be out here saving the world. You can have fun and do all these things, but they be rehashing beefs from 20 years ago, and it's like, dude, like Warren G ain't tough. Who cares? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. Like, some of this stuff is all right. So let's see. He says, so it's 14 folks. Let me tell you exactly how many people are left past. We did one, which is K Diggy, 1 at 25. So we got left. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 more people on the wheel, Pass. To answer your question, Pascal says Fat Joe invented hip hop. All right, one thing about Fat Joe, I recently got Fat Joe.
Has some classic albums. I love Fat Joe. He ain't invent a thing.
The Don Cartagena is my guy. I mess with Fat Joe. I'm a huge Fat Joe fan, right? Here's what's funny about Fat Joe. So I just got his book, and I got the audio book. And I'm listening to the audio book while I'm in the crib working sometimes. And like, Fat Joe it's pretty funny, right? But also one of the things I recognize, like just after the first chapter of Fat Joe's book, is that, and I already knew this, but hearing him tell his story is different. The relationship between, say, like Latinos or Puerto Ricans and blacks is different in New York than everywhere else. Everywhere else. It's like, it's just completely different. Yeah. So Pat says, $10 Bitcoin for all left on the wheel. If they don't collect, keep it for BTH. Whoa! So Pat says he's going to put up, what's $140 to give everybody $10. All right. So with that being said, let me write all these names down. I'm gonna put all these in my notepad because some of y'all probably left. And what I'm saying is, y'all got 15 minutes to inbox me that y'all want this $10 from Pass, and I will send it to you. I got all the names. I got LaJoya Kev, Callie Jamil, Michelle, Ashley, Latoya, Kahan, Pascal, Dawn, Cheating Ass Vidon, Champ, Greg, and Mark. I'm gonna give y'all 15 minutes to inbox me. And that's on Pass. Pass, we appreciate you. You know, you can send that to $ by the hood. You know, that's our cash app, so we get everybody paid. But shout out to and everybody, everybody do me a favor. Whoa, Pass already said it. Listen, Pass is a man of his word. So, damn, Pass already sent the chicken. Yo,
You knew it was going down.
everybody say thanks to Pass, man. Pass is out here doing his work, and he wants y'all to know this is not money from the ministry. This is our
God
passion.
did.
Everybody send a shout out to Pass, man, and make sure you guys go look out for Heat Ministries on Facebook. But shout out to Pass, man, for giving back to the folks, man. We love to give back, and this is amazing. Again, Pass is one of our partners in the NDC, so come through because Pass is always teaching and giving advice. And y'all really got to pay attention when Pass talks about the mental part of trading and investing. Fat Joe is one of the best storytellers. Kahan, that is without a doubt. He might be top 5 in hip hop in terms of telling stories. And I don't know, Irv got to be drawn, but he's a great storyteller too. But Fat Joe is a great storyteller because you talk about gangster. When he talks about himself, like he's like a super gangster to himself in his head. Not saying he's not in real life because I don't know him, but yo, he talks like he's a member of the Avengers and his superpower is just being gangster. Jamil says, gratitude, Pastor. Kev's still here. That's so kind. Thank you, Pastor. Yes, Pastor is officially that guy. Thank you, Mr. Eubanks from Greg. Kahan says, thank you, Pastor. Pascal says thanks. Michelle says thanks. Thanks. That's dope, man. That's definitely dope.
Send that inbox.
Yeah, everybody got to have that.
Still here. Send the inbox so we can send it back out to you.
Yeah, send an inbox to either By the Hood or myself personally, and we're going to get all y'all because I just took all y'all names down. So that's on Pastor. Make sure y'all say thanks to Pastor, man. Show Pastor love when you see him on the internet because he didn't have to do that. That was on him. K Diggy, make sure you shoot me the message. I got you. Kev says good looking. What I need you to inbox me is your cash tag, and I'm going to get y'all paid right now because I'm getting off here to go start paying everybody. Joe and Irv tell stories like old sweatsuit and gold chain monsters. Yeah, they do. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Pass. We love you, bro. Appreciate you always looking out for our folks in our community. That's dope. Shoot me the message. Everybody gets paid right away. Next Friday, we'll be here. Everybody, please stay safe out there. We heading into the holiday season, and y'all know things get crazy
Happy
out there.
Veterans Day for those of y'all who served.
Absolutely. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. We appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Did anyone answer my last question? Pastor has a question he wants y'all to answer.
The question who doesn't own Bitcoin?
Who doesn't own Bitcoin right now? Can anybody say that? Does anybody who is still watching is still with us right now before we get off it? Does anybody not own any Bitcoin? Pastor needs to know this. I would say no, because these are folks. So even if they own just a couple dollars on Cash App, they got some. But I'd like to know, is there anybody who doesn't own any Bitcoin that's watching us right now? And we got 14 names on the list. We got 3 times as many folks watching. So anybody who wants to answer that, Pastor wants to know, who on the live right now honestly doesn't own any Bitcoin? See if we get a couple of. Let's see also what kind of inboxes have come in thus far. Shout to Kev, man. Kev jumped right to the text message. He gonna make sure he get his chicken. So Pascal. Well, Pascal, I mean, you just won the $10 from Pass, so you about to have that on the bare minimum. All right, so Latoya, I got your message.
And
so
that's your cash tag, Pascal, and that will no longer be the case.
Ashley, you're hilarious, yo. I want Pass's money, please and thank you. All right, so so y'all definitely are doing what y'all gotta do. I appreciate y'all. K Diggy said he now got $25 worth. That's right, you won tonight, K Diggy. So that's on his way to shoot me the message. Ashley, yeah, you definitely are hilarious. Whoa.
Hey, Pascal, send us that cash tag, bro, so you can go ahead and collect this $100, bro.
Pascal, he said you were the first person to answer, so he's sending you 100 personally. All right, Pascal, you ain't getting 10, you're getting 100. Pascal, he said he's sending you 100.
Honesty.
Wow. He said you were honest, so he's gonna send you $100. Wow. Yo. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that's gangster.
Pascal, that's not even from us. That's from our brother, Pastor Eubanks. So, man, they go $100 for you, bro. And what I will say is, and Pascal says, thank you to the pastor. And Mark says, pastor is the man. Pause, because I ain't gonna say what that means, but we're gonna say no Dwight is what we're gonna say.
No Dwight Howard.
Yeah. Kahan says that's love. Yeah, man. Pass is that guy, man. Pass is that guy. Pass, we definitely appreciate you. All right, everybody, make sure you shoot me a message. A number of you have already done so. I'm getting to the list ASAP. Pass again. Thank you, brother. Man, we love to see people give back. This is what we do this for, Core. Like, I don't care about numbers and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I love like building with our people, and we always look out and give out to each other. Dawn, let me know what your Etsy store is, because we want to make sure when we come on here next Friday, we can share that. A black-owned company that wrapping paper. Like, if we're gonna wrap stuff, let's use Dawn stuff. Let's do that. Right. You did? All right, y'all. Stay safe. See y'all next week. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Peace.